My name is Saartje from Zijn en Schijn, and it means in Dutch to be or not to be, but it also means to be you and shine from who you are. So that's what I want to go for today. So how can we shine more with our bodies, with our beings? Today I'm going to do a fascial maneuver class with you, and we are going to open up our body to feel more free, to feel more joy, to feel life flowing through your body with much more ease than maybe now. So let's feel great afterwards, or maybe around the way. So today we're going to do fascial maneuvers, and fascial maneuvers works in fascia. And fascia is a multi-dimensional construct, which is made up of connective tissue. And connective tissue is all around the body, and it holds all the organs together. It is surrounded by our veins, our nervous system. It's everywhere in the body. And fascia is also a hydraulic system. So when you microscopically look at fascia, I'm just going to get a little bit closer. If you look at it microscopically, it's a hydraulic system, like little threads, like a spider web. And it holds our memories, it holds our emotions that we haven't processed yet. So there's a lot of information, but also it is a network of communication. So triggers from the outside and triggers from the inside of the body, the fascia will pick those triggers up, they send the signals to the brain, and the brain sends signals to the cells. So we really want to have our fascia super hydrated, so all the fluid can go through it. Because when we are dehydrated, the layers of those threads, they are stick together, and we want to open them up. So with fascial maneuvers, we're going to open up that fascia, we're going to release all the tension, we're going to release emotions, maybe old information that is stored and is holding us in our movements. So also what it is, it makes sure that we can move. If the fascia is fluid, we can move better, our organs can move better, everything can move. So if we are restricted, we are restricted. So today we're going to open them up. And we're going to do it with fascial maneuvers. Fascial maneuvers is a movement philosophy. It consists of a breath, intention, and movement. And our intention is to release the fascia. And if we have another intention, if we would be intentional, focusing on muscles, we would strengthen or loosen up muscles. But now we are really focused on opening up the fascia. Fascial maneuvers is also, it's like movement. It makes sure that we open up the fascia so we have more space in our body. We have more relaxation coming up. So if we do this class, if we do these exercises, we start to notice that we start to be more calm. Our head is more at ease, peace. We move better. Some issues that are in the body are resolving. So there's a lot of benefits to do these fascial maneuvers. So if you do it constantly and daily or weekly, you will start to notice the difference. But today we're going to do the maneuvers, and during the maneuvers you can also start to sense things. We're going to sense maybe heat or cold coming up, or tingling, or all these different kinds of sensations in the body. So if you are feeling those sensations, try to allow them. Try to be observant and not making any stories of it. Don't start to feel fear, or you can actually feel fear, because it's also possible that old emotions are coming up. And if an emotion is normally just a wave that passes by, but we are tending to do is to go into an emotion and stay in that emotion because we don't want to feel the emotion. So if you feel it, just be observant, be like curious. Well, hey, what's this? What's going on in my body? Let's be with the sensation, because the body is releasing things and it wants to move. And if we stop the movement, we create the same thing that we did. So we want to change it. At least when you're here, I think you want to change it. So that is what Fascial Maneuvers is. It's from Human Garage, and they created this for the world to help people heal themselves. Because when your body is relaxed, when your body is free from these stagnations, it can work much more properly, and it will start to heal itself, because that's where it's made for. The body is a miraculous system that can heal itself. So let's start. So this is what you can start to notice. When we do the maneuvers, we work with breath, and we work with breath breathing in through the mouth, breathing out through the mouth. That's one. And we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and we have a stage breath. And stage breath is that we breathe in, a little bit in, we hold it, we breathe even more and hold it. So like this, we breathe in, hold it there, it's a little bit, breathe in more, hold it, breathe in more. Now you're totally full, you have this balloon blowing up, and you exhale. Just slowly let it go. Don't push it out, but just let the breath go. And what we do is, when we breathe in through the mouth, we tend to have the pressure more downwards. So the pressure goes to the hips, to the legs. And if we breathe in through the nose, the pressure comes more up to the shoulders, the neck, and the head. So that's how we use it. It's not like to get oxygen or whatever. It's good to take oxygen, but it's more to build up pressure. And if we start to move, when we have this pressure, we can open up those layers really deep inside with the fascial maneuvers. And normally with a massage or anything else, you stay on the opposite, on the surface, and now you can really reach areas that you normally don't reach. So that's about the breath. Now we're going to do a stress reset. If you do this one every day, maybe twice a day, you start to really feel more calm, and your body is going to change a lot. I started it 2 years ago. I did a 28-day reset, and I really started to notice more alignment in my posture. My face was changing. There was so much more calm. The eyes were really more open and fresh. So it can really, it can do a lot. So let's start to do the stress reset. First we do a palate swipe. We bring up our right foot over the left. Our right hand goes on top of the left shoulder, left hand goes on top of the right shoulder. We take a spinal pelvic lock. Spinal pelvic lock, we take in our sex organs. So if you pull up your, you pull up your sex organs like you're holding on to your pee. I'm just not finding the right word. Yeah. So you pull it up, and underneath the belly button, you also pull it in a little bit. So you have the feeling from the inside to pull up your pelvic floor. That's the word I was looking for. You pull it up, and you hold this throughout every movement, throughout every maneuver. So right hand goes on the left, left hand goes on the right shoulder. Now you take your right thumb and you put it into your mouth, into your palate, and you push and you swipe from right to left. We do it 6 times. Oh, making it a little bit wet. Spinal pelvic lock, put in the mouth, breathe in 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and hit. So we did 6 times. Now, just relax. So after every maneuver, we will move or figure 8 or start to walk, because the walking and the movements are integrating the changes that we just made. I can feel a little bit high in my head. So start to notice what is your feeling in your body. I start to calm down, my voice changes. Now we're going to do a totally twisted. You take the right foot, the right leg, put it over the left leg. If you can stand like this, it's okay, but if you feel like you're wobbling, just make sure you put your feet a little bit into the front, so you can have, I was just fixing things, so you have more stability on there. Okay, then you take your left hand underneath, right hand on top, hold yourself, just gently but really connect. Feel your hands, feel your arms. Now you have this spinal pelvic lock active, engaged. And then you take your head to the right, body to the, just see my legs. Okay, you do your head to the left, body, upper body to rotate to the right. Lower your shoulders, breathe a little bit in, stage breath. Breathe in, a little bit more, hold it. Twist a little bit more and breathe out. Breathe a little bit in, a little bit more, hold it and out. Breathe in, more, and out. Breathe in, more, hold it and twist like you're squeezing this wet towel and out. Now let your eyes rest on one point and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do it all 6 times now, or 3 times. Now come back to the center, hold that spinal pelvic lock again, take your head to the right, body to the left, shoulders down, and breathe a little bit in, a little bit more, hold it, rotate and out. Breathe a little bit in, more, and exhale. Breathe a little bit in, more, and exhale. Now let your eyes rest on one point. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you feel like I'm going too fast, just take your own breath rhythm. Now breathe in through the mouth. Hold your breath and bend forward from the hips as far as you can. Go down and breathe out. Breathe in. Just 1 and out. 2. the left, head to the right. 3. Now turn your body to the right, head to the left. Breathe in. 2. 3. You can even bend your knees a little bit if you feel like it. And then you slowly come up. Unwind. And you did your first totally twisted. So I always need to move a little bit because it brings up a bit dizziness. I feel more space on this side, but on this side I feel more tension coming up, or not coming up, I feel it. Now it starts to move and I feel more sinking into my feet. I'm aware of my feet. So every time when I share something, what I'm feeling, just check your own body. Check how you feel. I can feel I get more calm, so I don't feel like rushing into this. So now we're going to do the left side. Left leg over the right. Right arm goes underneath. No, right arm goes underneath. I said it right, but my body wasn't looking. Left arm goes on top. Now, take your spinal pelvic lock and take your head to the right, body to the left. Breathe a little bit in, a little bit more, hold it and out. Breathe a little bit in, more, and out. Breathe a little bit in, more, and out. Now let your eyes rest on one point. In through the nose, out through the mouth. It's funny because I've never done this before, but my arms are different now. Breathe in. 3. Out. 4. 5. 6. Now turn your body to the center and now switch your arms. Switch your arms. See what happens. Then you turn your head to the left, body to the right. Breathe in through the mouth. A little bit more. Even more. Lower your shoulders. Push and out. Breathe a little bit in. More and out. Breathe a little bit in. More. Hold that breath, twist and exhale. And let your eyes rest on one point. You can also, if you'd like, you can put your tongue into your left cheek and breathe in through the nose. 2. 3. Now bring your tongue into your right cheek. 4. 5. 6. And relax. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now breathe in through the mouth. Breathe in. Hold it. Bring your body forward. And exhale. Breathe in through the mouth. And out. 2. 3. And notice where your breath is going. Where is the pressure coming to? Now turn your body to the left, upper body and the head to the right. Breathe in. I can really feel it going to my lower back. 2. 3. And so, unwind. So notice how I changed some things. You can always play around. So there's this basic of these movements, and with the thumb it's an extra you can do, so you open up more levels here. You can change breaths, you can change a posture, just start to play with all the maneuvers. It's hard for me to do it's hard, no, we don't use hard. If we start to do more advanced, the basics are there, but you can also play. So this was a totally twisted. Right, left side. Now we're going to do anti-gravity. Interlace your fingers and you grab the skin in your neck. So you grab the skin and you pull it up towards the skull. And there you pin and lock the skin. I'm just going to go through it very quickly to explain to you, and then we'll go through it together. So you look up, you have your spinal pelvic lock engaged, and then breathe in through the mouth, breathe in through the nose. So I'll speak you to it, through it. Then we go with the chin to the chest, elbows go with the chest, go down. And you breathe in, then you look to the right while you're holding your breath. And on the exhale, you come back. Now we do the same on the left side. Breathe in, look to the left, hold the breath, and exhale. And we're going to do it 3 times right, 2 times right, left. Then, when you do this, just bend your chin to the chest, or bend your neck. So don't bend the whole back. Just keep your back straight and only your head. So you really have this stretch here in the neck. So make sure you do this. And then you bring back your butt, straighten your back, come into skill squat. Then you have the spinal pelvic lock, breathe in through the mouth, turn your body to the right, hold your breath, and exhale, come back. Do it to the left, right, left, right, left, right. Then you go down into a deep squat, and you keep your feet as far flat as you can, and you round your back. So you want to have your nose towards your tailbone. And you stay here. If you are not able to go down this far, you just stay here. Make yourself round as far as you can. And after doing this a couple of times, it could be that you start to get deeper and deeper. So, and here you breathe in through the mouth. I'll speak you to it. And then you stretch your legs. Breathe in, open up, and come down. And then rolling up with the hands in the neck still, and then you come out. So this is how it's gonna do. We're gonna do it together. So interlace your fingers, bring that skin into the skull. I don't know if it's a skull, I can't find the better word, but there. You pin and lock it upwards. And then look up. Feel your feet on the ground, spinal pelvic lock, and now you breathe in through the mouth. 1 breath and out. 2, 3, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3. Now breathe in, lower your chin to the chest, elbows, and exhale. Breathe in. Now look to the right, bring those elbows with, turn your head, hold the breath, and exhale out. Breathe in, turn, look to the left, exhale out. Breathe in, hold the breath, look to the right, and out. Breathe in, left and out. Breathe in to the right and out. Breathe in and left and exhale. Now bend your legs, bring your butt to the back, straighten your back, and look a little bit forward on the floor. So don't make it round. Really stretch your neck long. Breathe in. Turn your body to the right. Hold the breath and come back. Exhale. Breathe in. To the left. Come back. Exhale. Breathe in. To the right. Exhale. Breathe in. To the left. Exhale. Breathe in. To the right. Exhale. Breathe in. To the left. Exhale. And come down. As far as you can. And around your back. And now you breathe in through the mouth. Send that breath to your head, to the crown of your head. Breathe in. And send it down to the lower part of the body. Breathe in. Feel the pressure going where it goes. Take that spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in through the nose. Around. And stretch your neck long. So don't make it short but long, away from the head. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale. You can tell yourself, I'm safe, I'm okay. Body, I'm safe. I'm safe to let go. It is safe to let go. I am okay. I feel protected. I can let go now. Breathe in through the nose. So when I say these words, I always notice that my body is releasing more. Sometimes it starts to crack open, my lower back. The words, they really do something. Now stretch your legs out, hang forward, keep your hands still in your neck. Breathe in, open up the chest, and out. 2, and out. 3. Now bend your knees, roll up. Vertebra glide, vertebra, roll up, roll up, roll up. And come out. And it might be that you're feeling really lightheaded. It's called anti-gravity, so we start to get more light. All those juices in the back are releasing all those hormones that flow through your body. Just feel it. Make a figure 8. Okay. Now, yes, we're gonna do a swinger to open up the shoulder blades, the neck, the back. We can do this one. So put your feet on the floor, shoulder width apart, bend your knees, touch your knees. So then you start in this position and you're in the right position. You bring your right hand to the left shoulder, you pick with your left hand, you grab your upper arm, take the skin and pull the skin towards the elbow. Take that spinal pelvic lock active, then bring your body to the left, head to the right. Go even deeper in that squat, breathe in through the mouth. Feel the pressure. Where does it go? And bring your attention to that spot. Into the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, and now come out. Slowly unwind. This one is very intense sometimes. Ooh. And really nice. I can feel my whole sides opening up, calming. Okay, let's go other side. Touch your knees, left hand goes on the right shoulder, right hand goes on the upper arm. Stretch the skin, bring it to the elbow, spin and lock it, spinal pelvic lock. Turn your body to the right, head to the left, go deeper, breathe in and out. 2, 3, in through the nose. 2, you can also bend and move with the breath, that's okay. And come out. Make that figure 8, or you can cross over or walk around. I'm not going to do it now. Okay, pull over. Take your right hand, you bring it back and you pull up the skin towards your shoulder. With your left hand, you bring your left hand to your right rib cage, and then you push the skin or the ribs forward, and this one you pull it up. So then you have your feet shoulder width apart, bring your spinal pelvic lock, then bring up your left shoulder, look over your left shoulder and pull it the other way. So bend over to the right, breathe in through the mouth and out. 2, 3. Now bring your left shoulder to the right knee, bend over and breathe in through the mouth. Round that back. So you don't want to stay straight, really round that spine and pull it, and I'm feeling crack, crack, crack. Breathe in. And I didn't do this before. You can also go deeper all the way down if you like, but you don't have to. And you come up. So that's a pullover. Left hand, grab it and bring your right hand over the rib cage, left rib cage. Bring up, pull up your shoulder, bend over, look over your right shoulder and breathe in. 2, 3, and now bend over to the left knee. Breathe in through the mouth. Keep pulling that right arm. 2, that was a 3, then go down. So, yes, that was a pullover. And this one you can do to open up the back, your hips, your neck, and it stretches the whole thing. Also for the kidneys to have more space in the kidneys. So yeah, that was a pullover. So then we have a pretzel squat. If you want to open up your hips, open up your back, do the pretzel squat. It's a very all round. It's also like a totally twisted, because we're twisted everywhere and we're synced into the hips. So yeah, try this one. What we do is your left foot stays straight, your right foot, the heel goes in the center of your left foot. And start from there, you take a big step forward. Then you turn your body over your right leg, bring your hand up over the right leg. It's in the same direction, forward. Not this way, this way. Okay, then you have your right hand, put it on your right butt. You bring your butt a little bit in that hand. That's why you bend a little bit forward and you look over your left shoulder to the floor. Your both legs are straight. Left hand goes on the right shoulder. Left hand goes back on the back of your shoulder blades. Then you have the spinal pelvic lock active and you bend your knees, bend your knees. Look to the left, body is to the right. Breathe in through the mouth. 2. If you like, you can sway a little bit from right to left, but move slowly. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now change your arms. Turn your body to the left, head to the right. Now breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can go deeper if you'd like, otherwise you come out and start to unwind. Ooh, it's like everything is like dropping into my body. So how is it feeling for you? What do you notice? What do you observe in your body? Okay. Let's do the other side. Right foot goes straight. Left heel's in the center of your foot. I have a dog here, so I am going to step backwards. Otherwise I'm going to be on her. Then we turn our body to the left, to the left leg. Right arm goes in the same direction as your left leg. Left hand goes on the left butt. Push that butt into your left arm. Look over your right shoulder. Take your right hand. Left hand goes in between the shoulder blades. Around here. And then you bend both legs. Spinal pelvic lock first. Bend both legs. Turn your body left. Head to the right. Breathe in through the mouth. And I can feel my hip now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now turn, change your arms, turn your body to the right, head to the left. Breathe in. 2, both legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, and come out. And now you did the pretzel squat. And we have all these different kinds of variations. We can do it with one leg straight, one leg bent. If you have the basic maneuvers, you can start to play with the fundaments, the pin and locking, the breath, the totally rotation, the rotation, counter rotations of the body. So if you know these principles, you can start to release so many things in your body. This is also, I'm out of breath. Pretzel squat, what Gary said, is like running half an hour marathon. So the same processes in the body start to come up. So it's a good one. You only need to do this and you have your half hour of marathon. Okay, the organ reset. We're going to do the organ reset. Our organs consist of a physical aspect and an energetic aspect. I don't know if aspect is the word. I'm telling now. Yeah, whatever. Physical and energetic. So we are going to charge our organs. We are going to give them energy and release them from old tensions. So every organ is connected to an emotion and stores that emotion if we haven't processed it yet. So let's do this. Okay, now I see my rings. I feel my rings. I'm gonna take them off. Yes. I'll also close this down because it makes too much noise. Okay. So wrap your hands together and go with those little fingers, squeeze them, rub them, get that energy in your hands going, and now feel. You can feel tingling in your hands. There's so many things going through my head. I also did a recording for the Zoom, but it makes too much noise, so shutting it down. Now I have this tingling in my hands. That's the energy. So take your left hand in your neck, right hand, you bring your fingers to your belly button and 2-3 inches to the right, 2-3 inches down. So you are in between the belly button and the groin. So you can do it on your bare skin or on your shirt. What you do is you push the fingers in and you turn your thumb upwards. So you push and you turn inwards. I have my spinal pelvic lock active. I turn this and I breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3. And you can speak out loud, body, I'm ready to digest life with ease. Breathe in through the nose. I digest with ease. 3, 2, 3. You can close your eyes, you can keep your eyes open, whatever you like, and then you bring your hand up underneath your rib cage. And there you do the same. You push it in, you turn your thumb upwards, your fingers inwards. So breathe in through the mouth and out. 2, 3. Thank you, liver, for holding on to all frustration and anger that I wasn't ready to process. I'm letting go now. I'm letting go of anger and frustration that I'm holding on to. Breathe in through the nose. And let go. 2. 3. Okay. I can feel something happening. And I don't know what it is, but something is moving. And I'm allowing it to move. So take my right hand and bring it towards my lower rib, underneath the rib. Push it and pull. Breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3. I'm allowing joy in my life. I'm allowing joy into my life. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3. And now I get this thought of looking if I'm really recording. Yes, I am. With joy in my life. Okay. Okay, now we go down to the left groin. So from the belly button, 3 inches to the left, down 3 inches. You push your fingers in, pull up the skin, bring it to your right shoulder. Breathe in through the mouth. You can also bend a little bit with your hips forward. 2, 3. Thank you, body, for holding on to old grief. I'm ready to let grief go and release it from my body. Breathe in through the nose. And you can say it out loud with me. Breathe in. Okay, now we go to the bladder. The bladder is for fear. So just above the pubic bone, take the skin, bring your butt a little bit backwards, then pull it up, spinal pelvic lock also, pull it up and then bring your hips forward, breathe in through the mouth. 2. If it feels hard to push and pull, just let your fingers rest on this spot. The energy from the fingers will do the work. Thank you, bladder. Thank you, body, for holding on to all the fears so you will remind me and keep me safe. But I don't need this anymore. I'm letting go of all these fears in my body. I'm letting go. Breathe in through the nose. 2. And I can also imagine, maybe you can want to say a fear of not being good enough, fear of losing control, fear of making mistakes, whatever the fears are that you hold into your body, just let them go. Okay, now you take your right hand on your lower ribs, push it down, look over your right shoulder, then you bend to the left. And now you breathe 3 times, very, very fast. And breathe out. Then breathe in through the mouth. And out. 2. In through the nose. 2. 3. And come up. Maybe shake your hands. You can always shake your hands in between. Now you take your right hand into your neck, left hand on the rib cage. Look over your left shoulder, bend over, breathe 3 times fast, and out. Now breathe once, and out. Twice. Again, 3. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2. 3. And come back. Now, you stay here with your left hand and you go with your thumb towards your spine, and just before you reach your spine, on that spot, you push your thumb in and down. And then you bring your chin to the right side and you bend your chin forward. Now breathe in through the mouth and out. 2. 3. In through the nose. 2. 3. And come up. Shake it loose. Now bring your left hand again in onto your neck. Then take your right thumb and your index finger and you pull your skin from your throat a little bit up. Just gently push it up, pull it up, right, breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. 2, 3. I'm learning to speak my truth, even if that's inconvenient to others. I'm learning to speak my truth. I'm speaking my truth from my heart. These sentences you can say here. I'm expressing myself freely from the heart, from my heart. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3. Now bring your hand to your chest, and left hand on top of your head. Breathe in through the mouth. And imagine you're breathing in through the heart. 2. 3. I love myself. And I'm taking care of myself. I'm here for me. Breathe in through the nose. Imagine you're breathing in through the head, down to the heart. Breathe in, out through the heart. Connect those two. Breathe in. Now bring your hands to your heart, both hands. The physical heart is on the left, but your energetic heart is this whole area. What I also do normally is I put my right hand on my belly and connect it to my heart. And then I sink in even deeper into my body. So thank you for this. If you would do this every day, this is a short class. You can do only the reset, or you can do all the other things, the organ reset. Try to do it every day. It's a very, it's a very effective way of helping your body to heal. I want to go through some issues that you might have and what you can do with the fascial maneuvers. So if you are having a headache, you can do different things. You can do a antler twist, you can do the hair pull, you can do a jaw release because it's all connected. You can do your ears, both ears. You can do single ear turn, vagus nerve. You can do, that's the thing. So there's a lot you can do to have a headache release. I'm gonna show you 2 of them. I'm gonna do the ears. So if you grab your left ear, you pull your ear with your right hand over your head. You pull the ear away from your head. The upper side you pull it backwards, and the below you pull it forward. So you're really pushing it away and turn it, and then you start to move very slowly. Fascia really wants to move slowly. Breathe in through the nose, just play with those breaths. Keep pulling. And look for the stretch in your neck. So if we start to move too fast, the muscle system kicks in. So we want to relax the muscle system so the fascia will open up even more. So this is an ear pull. I can feel this whole side opening up. Right hand. So pull, take the lower part, upper part, twist it, pull it away and breathe in. And start to move slowly, gently, and observe what's going on in your body. Where does the pressure go? Where do you feel a stretch? Where do you feel release? Okay. So that's an ear pull. You can release this tension here that brings up for headache. Then you can do an antler twist. You bring your right hand to the back, left hand with the fingers front. Then you push it in, you bring your fingers upwards, you grab your head, and then you start to move. And you can move freely, but you can also start to move like the anti-gravity, looking up first, looking down, sidewards, left, then maybe you come to the back, come in this deep squat, skier squat, but really move slowly and feel how the skull is like being squeezed. Also the hair pull is great, but maybe I'm going to do it later. But now we're going to do for a hip. If you have a hip issue, for the hips you can do the antler twist. You can do a hip release. I'm going to show you this one. You can do a psoas release. That's also pulling when this is tight. You can do a knee torque. A knee torque for the hips, because it will open up this whole area. You can do jaw releases, because this is connected to the hips. So actually, whenever you have an issue somewhere, you can always do somewhere else. If you have an issue here and you don't want to work in this area, start to work in another area, because it will all influence it. Because you can see that when I pull here, the whole system has to adjust for the pin and locking. That's why we do pin and locking. Okay, hip. I'm going to show you the hip release. I can do one. Okay. Hi, sweetie. Okay, we come down to the floor. You bring your right leg over your left. Then you take your hand, your lower you take your lower legs, you pull the skin, you pin and lock the skin on the shin, and then you bring your feet backwards. You can also do a knee torque and just stay here for the first time if that feels better. But if you can, you grab your lower legs. Then you have your spinopelvic lock, you bring those knees upwards and you bring your head to the side and breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3, 4. Now I would just want to do the mouth breathing. Well, you can feel, maybe you can release your head. What I've been doing is to take a blanket, put it around my head, grab those things and put it down here, so I'm really relaxed with my head. That's a thing that you can do. And you can also just make sure you come out of it slowly. So when you release this, put your feet on the floor and just relax and lay down, just to really observe what's going on. It can be very intense because there's a lot of emotions in the hips, But I just wanted to show you, you can also do this in a seated position if you're standing, so you have support. And then you grab your legs like this, and you can really lean into the wall, and then it feels more relaxed maybe. So that's also possible. I'm gonna do the other side. You don't need to twist, but I'm gonna twist. So now we're bringing up left leg over the right. Grab your lower legs. Pull the legs towards your chest. I can hold the wall with my feet. That's just interesting now. Breathe in. 2, 3. In through the nose. Just to see what that does. No. I'm going to use the mouth. That goes deeper into the hips. And this is also a perfect partner maneuver if you are with the two of you. And then you slowly bring back your feet and relax. Yes, normally if we are on Zoom, we can do this more connected, but now I'm just gonna do my exam stuff. Okay, so that was a hip release. So as we can do, I'm gonna do that later. For the jaw, if you have jaw issues, you can do a jaw release, and you put your hands here in this little hole, and you turn. You can do it on one side. You can open up the nose also. That's also for the nostrils. That's the right word. The ear pulls for the jaw. You can do the inside jaw release. You can do this one on one side, both sides. But also hips can release jaw. What else can we do? We can do a tongue release. That opens up the whole area. There's a lot we can do for the jaw. I'm gonna show you 2 of them. So we're gonna do the jaw release here. So you put your right hand in this area here, where you can feel that jaw moving. Right fingers to the back, left fingers to the front, and then the same as in the antler twist, we push in and we bring our fingers upwards, and here you can move, breathe. Now it's cracking my ankles. And the cracking is, for me, it's like opening up. It's the fascia, it's the oxygen that opens up when thing releases. So it's not that you're breaking anything. It's a good sign. So this is jaw release. We can also do it inside. So you bring your fingers. I need to really calm down just a little bit. So also good before you start a whole session to really check in a body scan. How are you doing before and how are you doing after? Fingers. So you go onto the gums and you reach backwards, all the way back into the joint there. You can feel this face, and you can start to push it up, inwards and a little bit outward, and then pin and lock, and then you open up your jaw, close it a few times. It can hurt, it can be very uncomfortable, and then you start to move. And this one can hurt a lot with a lot of people. I'll speak later. So this one can hurt a lot with a lot of people, because people tend to have a lot of tension in the jaw. They're just like biting through and all these things. That opens up a lot more. So try this at home. Okay. Jaw in, jaw out. Now I need to go through a list. Normally I check my body when I do a class. I check my body, what's required now. So if you have any digestive issues, you can do the organ reset. It's a very important one, a very effective one. But you can also do a psoas release, because it can be that the ileocecal valve, those valves that are here, this is the ileocecal, this is the other one, I'm not sure the name, but that it's stuck because we're sitting a lot, the intestines don't move enough, so the food cannot go through. So what you want to do is a psoas release. Yeah, you can do almost, a lot of belly issues, liver, it's all connected to digestion. So yeah, you can do those. The organ reset is a total. The psoas release is also a very nice one. So the belly button, go 2-3 inches to the right, 2-3 inches down. You grab the skin, you pull it in and you open it up. You open it up, maybe like this, and up a little bit, upwards. And then you have your spinal pelvic lock. You bring your right foot in front. So I'm going to show you this way. Left foot in front. This is my right side. This is my left foot. Now open up the chest. Look upwards. Breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3. Now turn your body to the left, head to the right. Breathe in. 2. And now I'm really doing it pretty firm, but normally I would just go a bit more gentle. Just be gentle with the fascia. Don't push it, don't pull it too hard. Be gentle. And come out. So I tend to do it pretty hard because that's how the men used to do it. But I've been learning to really be more gentle with my body. So this was a example, and it works. It both works. This was an example of blah, 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 doing it. Now we're going to do it a little bit more gentle. To the left, to the down, 2-3 inches. Grab the skin, connect to the skin, connect to the connective tissue, and then pull it up a little bit, pull it outwards, take the right foot into the front and go upwards. Breathe in. Activate your spinal pelvic lock. 3. Turn your body to the left, head to the right. Maybe a little bit more forward. And turn your body to the right, head to the left. Okay. And come back. Also a nice one to do for digestion or for emotional issues is to turn the belly button inwards and take the left hand and turn this one the other side, so you pull it this one. I'm just processing the psoas release. Psoas tend to tighten up when we are in stress. So the belly button release, you put your hands in, turn it upwards, left hand, turn it the other way, and then you start to move. So you can do that later on. I'm not going to go through it now. For shoulders. So for shoulders, we can do the swinger. We can do a arm pull. We stretch the arm and pull up the shoulder. You can also pin and lock the area here and then stretch your arm and start to move, because it will, if I have a blockage here, it will create tension here. You can do the vagus nerve for shoulder things. You can open up your chest. It's also connected to the shoulders. Yeah, the pullover. And we have a elbow torque, and I'm going to show you the elbow torque. You take your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees a little bit. Left hand, you grab your thumb underneath your clavicle, collarbone, I'm not sure, clavicle or collarbone in English. You grab it here, then bring your fingers to the back. Your right hand goes to your elbow and you pull the skin outwards. And you can also check a little bit which one is more constricted, which side, inwards or outwards. But now, for now, take the hand outwards, bring up your elbow, and then spinal pelvic lock. Look to your left arm and bend over. Breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3, in through the nose, 2, 3. You can step with your left leg, you can step backwards, diagonal, breathe in, even more. You can start to move a little bit slowly if you feel like it's opening up. Maybe come over, round. Now I feel more like opening up the front more. And then you come down to unwind. It's good to do this also for myself. That should be the first thing. And it's also good for yourself, taking care of self. So be an inspiration for others. Okay, right thumb into the collarbone. Then grab your other fingers to the back, elbow, twist it to the right or rotate it to the right. And then bring it up. Look into your right arm, bend over to the left, breathe in. 2, 3, in through the nose, 2, 3. You can bend both legs, but you can also bend one leg, so the right leg, so hang in there, or you can grab your right foot behind you in a diagonal, and so you get an even more stretch. Breathe in. Make it gentle. Just play also around with the firmness of the breath and the gentleness of the breath. When is your body relaxing even more? It's all about relaxation, because when the body feels safe, it will let go. If it's not safe, it will not let go, because it's protecting you. So that was the shoulder. Have I forgotten? There's also a nice one for the shoulder and the neck, the peekaboo. It's been a while that I've done that one, but the peekaboo, we can also do that. Do we need to do two? Yeah. Okay, let's do the peekaboo. Right arm, grab behind the neck and pull it in the diagonal to the right. And then you pin and lock with your right arm, your right side of your head. Your left hand, you bring it onto the cheek, a little bit eye, and then also pull it up diagonal upwards. So I'm pulling this up, spinal pelvic lock. Now I bring my chin to the chest and look a little bit to the left. Breathe in. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3. Now bring your butt to the back. Come in this skier squat. Breathe in. 2, 3. Breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3. And come. Oh, yes. That's a good one. Oh, there's so many options to do. It's like I'm thinking of this one, I'm thinking of all the maneuvers that we can do. So join my next classes, because I'm gonna do even more. Okay, so now I've shown you a lot of fascial maneuvers. Just observe your body, feel what it does for your body. If we want to do this, it's possible that some people don't feel anything, and it's possible that they are dehydrated. So we really want to also hydrate our fascia to start to be able to release it. And we are hydrating it by taking diatomaceous earth, which contains silica, and silica is very important for our body to absorb minerals. And how do we get the minerals then? We take Irish sea moss that contains like 82 minerals of the 102 that we need. Celtic sea salt is also containing a lot of minerals. So if we have the silica, the diatomaceous earths also make sure that you release chemicals, heavy loads, do I say it like this? Heavy metals. So those two we advise, just do this, take this and ask your body if it's needed, or take it every day. There's also Power Kirk that Human Garage created, so that's taking care of all the inflammation in the body. It's also very good to take that. So that's about the hydration. Because if we drink a lot of water and we don't have silica and we don't have the minerals in the water, we will just pee it out, and we also take even more from the cells, so it will dry you out. So really make sure you're mineralizing your body. It can also go with oxygen. No, it's not oxygen. Yeah. Just take those two and dive into how to hydrate your body. When we work with fascia, with the fascial maneuvers, we work in those 3 zones. We have 3 zones. 1 zone, we have a 2nd zone, and we have the 3rd zone. And we want to counter-rotate those zones as much as we can in a maneuver, because it will it's the nature of the body to move in different counter rotation. So if we walk, our natural movement is like this. So we rotate all the time. If we have a movement, the nose, the face, and all the 3 zones, they come back in every body part. So we have an upper arm, a lower arm, and the 3rd part, the hand. We have our legs, our head, our, how do you call it? Upper body, lower body. We have our legs, we have our lower legs, and the feet. But also in the fingers, we have 3 zones. So it comes back everywhere. We have a zone here, we have a zone here, we have a zone here. And all those zones, zone 1s, they are connected. The zones 2s are connected. The zones 3s are connected. So if I have an issue in my right elbow, it's crossing over to my left knee. So they are connecting. So we also want to have this crossover connection. That's from the energetic point of view, but also the fascia crosses. Yeah, the counter rotation. And then we work with this pressure system. So the body is like a pressure, we see it like a pressure system, because we are not just bones that are holding us up. Because if it's only the bones, they don't even touch each other. They wouldn't be holding us up. So if we have the zwaartekracht, Dutch, the pressure from the earth that is holding us onto the earth, gravity, thank you, gravity is pulling us onto the earth, but how can I stand up? So if we see our body as a balloon, there has to be a pressure holding me upwards. So if I am this, my suit is my balloon, the feet are on the floor, the pressure, the gravity comes down, so I have this pressure inside that's pulling me up. So the pressure on the head is most intense, so you can really feel it like this. Also, there's pressure systems coming from all sides to my body, so I need to have a pressure outwards to not collapse like this. Also, when we go into the water, if we go deep diving, we need these pressure systems to not collapse our lungs. So this is also what we use for the maneuvers, for the pressure system. So if I totally twist and I breathe in here, this pressure here, if you have this balloon and you turn it, there's this, yeah, there it goes smaller, and you can really like, the pressure goes up and down, up and down. That's the same that we do when we breathe. If I pin and lock this area, the breath is not going here, but it has to go somewhere else. So it will go in ways where I normally am not when I'm straight. So it's a beautiful way to use for opening up your fascia system. So that's about pressure, counter rotation, 3 zones, hydration. That's what I wanted to tell you. Now, thank you so much for joining me on this class. I hope you had fun. I hope you feel more relaxed, more alive, more space. And if there's things that you run into, just contact me, and we can sort some things out. We can speak about it. And join me in my next classes, and look at my website, www.zijnenschijn.nl. I will show it down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had fun. Thank you. Bye bye.